Hello everyone, we're back with Flow with Now. I'm your host for today. My name is Said Aziza. So today I'm here with our alumni all the way from the Collective Lab, and their names are...
My name is Chukwunomso Amadike Onogu, and I am the Chief Product Officer at RefreeG and the Software Engineer.
My name is Angular Deza Julius, and I'm co-founder and CEO at RefreeG and the Software Engineer.
So they are the RefreeG team and the co-founders of RefreeG. They are a crowdfunding platform that help people raise money, even as students and the general masses. So today we're here to have conversations, expressions, and talk about their experiences, which is leading me to the first question. Take us back to your days as students and obviously as software engineers of Nile University. How would you describe the kind of students you were and what were your day-to-day life activities?
I think we were inquisitive, to say the least rather. We went to classes, we wanted to know more than what was happening at the classes, so we researched, we read lots of papers, we watched lots of videos, we tried to implement what was being taught, and then that was just how we built the journey, by building cool tech, and then eventually we started building practical tech, and then eventually we built RefreeG.
So what would you say particularly inspired you?
I wanted to do something that leave an impact on society, something that be there after I was gone. You get something that would have changed a lot of lives, but also made me a bit of money. So that was what inspired me.
Yeah, and also if I might add, people around us were building cool stuff, especially in the Collective Lab. A lot of the checks are here. So when we come here to see our lecturer, Dr. Omar, he was around, and Ms. Binta, she was around at the time, we see those things, and that's actually inspirational because our seniors are building cool stuff and we can do it too. So yeah.
Trust me, whether you like it or not, I feel like you guys are already making impact, because if I need a laptop and I can just, download the app and people would help me raise money, I think that's really cool. Moving on to the next question, considering that you guys just won a major grant, I'm aware of what RefreeG is, but for my audience, I'm sure they don't know what it is. So you have to walk me through it, what your team is like, how you guys came about it.
Okay, so what RefreeG is at its core, RefreeG is a crowdfunding platform. And by crowdfunding, I mean people come together to raise money for a particular cause. So you can go to RefreeG and then create a cause. Let's say you want to pay for school fees, or you want to buy a phone, buy a camera for creatives. Then you create a cause on the platform and you share that cause to your family and friends. You create a network effect and people donate to your cause. So yes, RefreeG is a crowdfunding platform. And the second question, what the team is like. So we've actually known each other since when we were in Nile University. So we're a team of builders and problem solvers. I think that's the best thing I can use to describe the team. We are problem solvers and we're innovators. And how the RefreeG idea came about, it's actually a mouthful, but back then when we were in 300 level, right? The SDG, 200. I think it was 200 level first semester. The SDG, there was an SDG competition. The SDG goals, Sustainable Development Goals. So we wanted to build an app or something to solve one of those goals. And what we wanted to do was integrate refugees back into the community. So
the solution.
Yeah, we wanted to build a solution to do that. So basically, we needed to raise money for that.
We pitched the idea to Dr. Chibuzo at the Collective Lab initially. Yeah. And then he said we were trying to solve a whole lot of issues without understanding the underlying problem of each refugee.
And we had to focus on one part.
Yeah.
So, and the underlying problem is money, funding.
Yeah, funding for them to learn vocational skills.
So, and the thing is that, we live in a low trust society. People will just want to give you money. Like if you just come out on the internet now trying to raise money for something, everybody look at you somehow. So we tried to build a platform where people could come together to create a cause. Let's say a charitable cause, or as I've said, RefreeG for creatives. You want to buy a camera for your creative endeavor. So yeah, so you raise money on the platform and you basically do what you said you would do with the money. So yeah, that's it.
as students, I know sometimes it's difficult for you to think, and then the idea for you to actually, like the ability to actually birth your idea. But thanks to the collective lab, they were able to birth the ideas. Now they are one of the very known alumni that we have in Nile University. Moving on to the next question. Today, RefreeG has processed over 5 million in donation and has won the 2026 Students Venture Capital Grant. When you think about the milestone or even one impact story that stands out, what does the success mean to you personally?
I think winning the grants, it means a lot. It means like validation for the work we've been doing. It means us being seen. It's a spotlight on the technology we've been building and the problem we've been trying to solve. A very prominent problem in Africa as a whole, where venture capital is low, capital for anything is low, funding for anything is hard and rigid to get access to. We built a system where you could come as a community and fund something that really matters to you. And then us winning this grant just shows that the people want this, the people understand what we're doing. And then they're in love with the problem as much as we are. And that means they'll be in love with the solution as much as we are too. So that's what winning the grant means to us.
Okay, so from everything they have said, personally, if I'm to take anything, I would say that our society needs more of problem solvers. And it's not just from blaming someone. They have taken it upon themselves to solve the problem we're, having as a society. The fact that, you have a problem as a student and there's already like a solution to it already. Like, honestly, if you ask me, I would say that's really, really beautiful. So if you have not downloaded the app, please do so. The next question. If you could go back and speak to your student self or to now university student listening right now, who dreams of achieving something big, what's the most important lesson you would share?
Okay. I would say open your mind to the possibilities of what can be. And this just ties back to taking risks, because back then, I'm actually very conservative. As of then, I don't like just taking unnecessary risk. So let's say if something is 100 now, and I want to do it, I would like to know 70 before I start. But then 300 level me now will just be surprised that this guy is talking like this, because we took risk. Well, I took a risk joining the startup, because the risk I actually took, let me be specific, based on the fact that I was a student, was sleepless nights. Let's say we have midterms, we have projects, we're still working on this, you get. So that's actually the risk. So I would say just open your mind to the possibilities of what can be. And you're in university, you can take risks. It's easier when you're in university to just start building something cool. Because if you don't start now, by the time you graduate, you just wonder, oh shit, what if I just do
the times you have wasted and everything.
This as at then. But you wouldn't know if you don't start. So I would just say open your mind.
While you're taking risks, which I think you should at this young age, because you're not paying any bills, you don't have any kids. This is the perfect time to do something crazy. But while you're doing something crazy, learn from the mistakes, because you definitely make mistakes. If you fall flat on your face, you get on stage and you stutter, you something that people don't understand. It's important that you take a step back and ask yourself, why isn't this working? And then iterate upon that. If you're just taking blind risk, then you might look like a madman. But to risk with learning and iteration is how progress is built. So take risk, learn, iterate, scale. That's the mantra of our company, and it should be a mantra too.
So moving on to the next question. Just in case someone is watching and wants to know how to contact your company, what channel can they use to reach out to the RefreeG team?
So you can reach us on
it's very efficient. You reply ASAP.
On our social media platforms are Instagram and TikTok. TikTok is just RefreeG, that's the handle. And then for Instagram, it is crowdfund with RefreeG. So you can reach out. And on our website, the remaining contact links are at the footer, www.refreeg.com. So you can reach us on there.
We also have emails, hello@refreeg.com and support@refreeg.com.
Yes.
Hit us up there, you get an automated response immediately, but in 30 minutes you get an actual human behind the conversation. So whatever it is about, career at RefreeG or a problem you're facing with RefreeG, just hit us up and we'll give back out to you.
So is the RefreeG, is it like an actual app? Is it in Play Store? Where can they download it?
So right now we have a web app, www.refreeg.com. But
Okay.
our mobile app is coming really soon. As soon as,
So we should anticipate.
Yeah.
as soon as you can even say soon. Before you can spell
Soon.
The mobile app will drop
And on
soon.
the mobile app, we have things to reward our users. We have bounties and rewards. So once you download the mobile app, you get access to an ecosystem where you don't just raise money, but you could make money off performing tasks. You could make cryptocurrencies too. And we just want to give people that joining this ecosystem early something to be proud of, something to get rich of too. But right now we have a web app you can access from anywhere in the world, mobile, desktop, your TV even. So that's www.refreeg.com. And then the app, the Android and iOS app are coming soon. So I think it's something to anticipate too, because that's where the bounty and rewards will be. You have wallets, you could convert to Naira, lots of interesting features.
Get excited.
It's
coming.
So they are telling us to anticipate soon, guys. But you can, in the meantime, you can get the web app and, just start making money or that's your little innovation. Okay, they say we should start raising money. No. And I feel like for a lot of students watching, the people that want to go into content creation, they are here for you big time. Like, just go to the web app and then register, start generating money or start raising money. Yes, start raising money. Okay. Last thing is, what advice would you give to a student watching now that wants to start a business?
Like in today's market and today's economy, if you're aged between 16, let's say you get into university 16 or 18, from now till 25, your main focus should be starting a business. Like, I honestly think Africa needs more thinkers and builders. Yeah,
Yes.
we don't need more baby boomers. We don't need more
Yes, man.
we need more employees. I think you should find a group of people that resonate with you and problem you're trying to solve. Find the problem. There's so many problems in our society. So many.
Yeah.
In fact, if RefreeG builds like a conglomerate or an enterprise and we start doing sub companies, we can't even solve all the problems in the African markets.
No,
We
definitely.
need way more thinkers and builders. We need people to come into this society, into our society, and then solve these problems. That should be your focus as a young person.
Yeah.
Not how you finish school and then get into an already tough market and start struggling and bribing your way for a job. Be that change maker today. But first off, the first thing you need to do is be open to learn. Pick up a book and read about other people's experiences. Watch podcasts.
Watch TEDx videos. Very important.
Consume good content.
YouTube is there. Like, you can just search interviews on YouTube. Y Combinator. Just
There's nothing
like the
you want to
internet is
learn.
just a vast ocean of resources. You can learn.
If
As
you
in,
want to learn, I've not been doing for free.
you can learn.
Yeah.
You can learn. And I'll add something now. As a student now, if you're trying to build something, I would say surround yourself with producers, not consumers, because consumers are just gonna take and stress your life. When you're surrounded with producers, well, you'll be able to produce now. That's the cocoa. You'll be able to produce. So yeah, and don't let anyone that has not done anything tell you that you can't do it.
Yeah.
Like when you're taking advice from people, make sure it's people that have done something.
Yeah,
That-
people that are experienced.
Exactly. Don't let one egbon to come and start telling you that, oh, this is your idea. Like, sharp. Just do your thing.
I mean, that's why we have the collective lab. They will help you vet your idea,
Yeah.
the process, and everything
Very true.
all together.
And then sometimes you might just have this intuition that there's something here and other people are saying there's nothing there. I think as a young person, the best thing you have on your side is time. I think you should pursue your intuition and back it up with research and data. And if you see a problem, just go for it. Like,
Yeah.
the worst thing you could do is be afraid of falling on your face. Like,
Just think globally, skill globally. Yeah, guys.
you owe it to us as Nigerians.
Give it to your nation.
Okay, so clearly, I'm sure the audience can see that the refugee community, like the RefreeG team, have built a community, a very important community at that. And they said that every successful person has a community of their own people that push you, people that strive for you, people that keep cheering for you. I know it might look hard, it might look difficult. Like I said, it's not fun, it's not vibes. You actually have to put your all into this so that you can get that final result that you're looking for. So if you're a student just like myself and you're looking to start a business, you're looking for investors, they are well ready to serve you. So if you have not registered today, please do well to register on their platform.
Yeah, so sign up on RefreeG, www.refreeg.com, and follow Nilefluencers for more inspirational content like this.
See you in the next episode, guys. Bye.
Thanks for having us.